Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes. Those votes were put.
$1 billion for reef fish management, $25 million to combat Asian carp, $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes.
They're coming all over the place. And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup for my family. They're so innocent. This is soup for my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it, and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
That will enhance our underlying effort to accommodate the Russian oligarchs and make sure we take their ill-begotten gains. We're going to accommodate them. We're going to seize their yachts, their luxury homes, and other ill-begotten gains of Putin's kleptocracy. Kleptocracy and the guys who are the kleptocracy. But these are bad guys.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Oh, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
Get your words straight, Jack.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the you know the thing.
Testing. Hello? Is this thing on? Testing. Ah! Ah! Ooh! We are in the random noises portion of the... Hello, users! I'm here. I'm alive. I'm alive. It's the Above It All broadcast program. The I'm really fucking bright now edition. I've got the window open, and I'm really fucking bright now. You get to see my wonderful skin. Look at my skin. You see this skin? You see this skin? Holy shit. Holy fuck. I'm drinking some coffee. Holy fuck. So we got a show today. Today is the day for the show that I'm doing today. And so let's do it. So let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. I'm jumping right in. So here we have an article. Mediterranean diet reduces depression in young men. Study says no reason why findings can't be extrapolated to older men, according to the researcher. I don't know why this would only apply to men either, but whatever. Let's ignore the sexism in the dietary community. One of the essential characteristics of the world's 5 blue zones, the regions with the highest concentrations of centenarians, is a healthy diet. The longevity, also pronounced as longevity, of residents in Echiria, Greece, for example, has specifically been traced to eating legumes, wild greens, fruit, and small amounts of fish. That's right, folks. Now, I personally wouldn't recommend the fish, but that's because they're stinky and nasty. This diet, otherwise known as the Mediterranean diet, has long since been linked to healthy hearts and bones. But a new study shows it can also help mental health, turning the blues into blue zone material. I don't know what the fuck this blue zone garbage is about. But this is something I have noticed, and this is one of the reasons why I promote trying to better your diet. My diet's not been so good lately, but is because it really does help every part of your body. Every part, like, not just the physical, because again, your mental health, your brain is a part of your motherfucking body. I don't know why, like, people have this, like, intrinsic idea of, like, some dualism kind of bullshit, where it's like, the mind is separate from the body. Motherfucker, if this shit helps your body function better, helps your heart, helps your liver, helps every part of your body, it's gonna fucking help your brain, too. It's fucking obvious, right? So, but we live in a pretty stupid fucking society, so a lot of people need to be reading studies instead of just, common sense. For the study, researchers assigned 72 men between 18 and 25 years old with moderate to severe depression to either maintain their diet or switch to a Mediterranean diet. The diet, which originated from Greece and Spain, replaced high quantities of eggs, chicken, red meat, and fast foods with vegetables, legumes, fish, olive oil, and raw nuts. After 12 weeks, depression symptoms decreased in all men on the Mediterranean diet, with 36% of the group reporting low or minimal depression at the study's end. In comparison, none of the participants in the control group reported low or minimal depression after the 12-week study. So we need to, this is what you call a slam dunk of a science experiment. Every single person who did the change had reduced depression, and no one who didn't do the change in the control group had reduced depression. That's what you call a fucking slam dunk. That is, that's the best possible result. That you, if you think, maybe fixing your diet would lead to lower depression numbers, and 100% of the fucking time it does, and 0% of the time in the control group, depression has gone down. I mean, that's a win. That's a big fucking win. After 12 weeks, depression symptoms decreased in all men on the Mediterranean diet. Did I already read that? I think I already read that. Although depression is relatively common in young men, they are the least likely demographic to seek help. Psychotherapy can be expensive, and young people tend to be more hesitant to start antidepressant medications. In 2018, the Food and Drug Administration cautioned against the use of antidepressants among young people because of their increased risk of suicidality as a side effect, and men in general are less likely to seek help for depression because vulnerability is seen as antithetical to masculinity. In other words, dumb, shit for brains, doo-doo brains, not even evolved, like, they're not even humans, they're Neanderthals, let's be honest. Only a Neanderthal would be like, I'm a man, I can't ask for help because I'm a man. No, you're not even a man, you're not even a human, you're like a fucking monkey walking around the great fucking plains of Africa, motherfucker. You're an idiot, you're a loser, you're a dumbass. Learn how to use the English language to your advantage for once, motherfucker. Toxic masculinity, cringe. It's cringe out of cringe. Nobody likes it. It only hurts people. You're not cool if you do it by yourself. You're not special if you do it by yourself. You're not awesome if you just pull through by your bootstraps. That makes you a fucking moron. Makes you a goddamn idiot. So, get fucking help if you need help. It's not that fucking hard. Now again, prohibitive cost. That's one big thing, prohibitive cost, right, when it comes to therapy and other things. But you know what doesn't cost any money? And you know what actually saves money? Eating a better diet. That saves money. You will literally be paid to eat better because eating healthier costs less money. Provided you can cook and you have time to cook. But let's be honest, I think most people have time to cook. If you're disabled or something, I understand that position. But unless you're working 3 jobs and you have 68 kids, which, let's be honest, you don't, you have time to cook, okay? So anyway, go watch Cooking with the Bitch show on youtube.com. Diet is something actionable people with depression can do while they consider or seek other treatments, says study author Jessica Bays, PhD candidate at the University of Technology, Sydney in Australia. Psychotherapy and antidepressants can help a lot of people, so we're not suggesting people come off of the medication or anything like that. But lots of young men I was talking to for this study said even though their university they were on a wait list, even through their university they were on a wait list for 3 months to get in and have their first appointment. The Mediterranean diet has previously been shown to reduce depression symptoms in middle-aged men in a couple of studies, but those trials were mostly comprised of women. What? Okay, great. I mean, human beings also works. Human beings. I don't know what to tell you. People. Who cares? Women versus men. Who fucking gives a fuck? It's been shown to reduce depression. I don't give a fuck what gender you are, motherfucker. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Now, again, it's possible that men, because of toxic masculinity and our societal expectations of them, have higher numbers of depression or, that kind of stuff. That's totally possible. But, again, across the board, all people do better when they eat healthier. But I don't even know where I am. Okay. But although the current study focused on young men, there's no reason why older men can't reap the benefits as well. The Mediterranean diet is thought to reduce depression because it includes a lot of anti-inflammatory foods, and depression bidirectionally causes and is caused by inflammation of the immune system. The diet also impacts the gut microbiome, which is responsible for making upwards of 90% of the body's serotonin. This is what I was telling you. 88% of Americans have metabolic syndrome, which basically means they're starving, their gut microbiome, they don't eat enough fiber, and it slows down their entire metabolic system. 88% of Americans got fucked up metabolic syndrome. 95% of Americans don't eat fiber. What's fiber, motherfucker? Vegetables. 95% of Americans are too fucking stupid to eat a fucking vegetable. That's the state of our society right now. Now, again, these are studies from 2019. I would love to see updated numbers on this stuff. But again, as of 2019, and there's no reason to believe why throughout the COVID pandemic things have gotten better. It's only, the only way I could possibly imagine if things have gotten better is if we had, maybe during the, stimulus checks, maybe people will spend money on better food. I don't know. I doubt it, though. So I'm imagining, things are probably worse. But as of 2019, 95% of Americans are too fucking stupid, too fucking dumb, selfish morons trapped in their fucking stupid depression loops to eat a salad. Can you imagine? Every day they go there like, I'm eating burgers and chicken nuggets. That's my daily goddamn. Oh no, I'm depressed. Why is that? Now again, I don't want to be too hard on these people. I understand, right? But you know what? As a former depressed motherfucker, as a former fast food junkie, you know what? Sometimes I feel like some people need a shock to their system. I feel like I have more fun. I think it's more enjoyable to be the shock to the system. Maybe some other people can be the nicer, oh, but maybe you should a wee little baby, treat you like a fucking baby, infantilize you. Oh, you're depressed, so that means you need to be treated with kid gloves. Go fuck yourself and get your shit together. It's that simple. Go to the grocery store and buy food that's not complete fucking garbage for you, and then you're gonna feel better. It's not that fucking hard. I did it. I did it. If I can do that shit, stupid fucking bitch who's tried to kill herself like fucking, I don't know, 7 times, I've lost count. If I can do that shit, guess what? So can you, motherfucker. Get your shit together. So, I don't know. Some people, they could be the gentler touch. Me, I'm not into the gentle touch. So, that's my opinion. But let's keep going. Although the relationship is still not fully understood, higher levels of certain gut bacteria, such as Morganella, have been linked to an increased risk of depression and may cause the disease. The disease. In general, also pronounced in general, diets don't tend to stick around forever, especially since men may face more stigma against healthy eating than women. Now again, what a stupid... like, could you imagine you go to work and you get your salad out? And then, like, the guys in the break room or whatever, they're like, look at this faggot eating salads. Like, go fuck yourself. Literally, if someone said that to me, I would, well, I would take the fork from my salad and I'd shove it somewhere, let me tell you. But again, this toxic masculinity shit, like, please, just get rid of it. Just get rid, like, anyone who's going to criticize another man because they're eating a salad, like, what? What? Can you imagine how backwards your brain has to be? You have to be the dumbest motherfucker on planet Earth. Enjoy dying at the age of 43 from heart disease, you stupid motherfucker. Enjoy fucking killing yourself with a fucking shotgun because you're a depressed fucking lunatic. Yeah, enjoy fucking becoming like one of those statistics of murder-suicide who kills their own fucking family. Right? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, look at this guy eating an apple. Like, go fuck yourself. I'm sick of these fucking men. Any one of these fucking so-called men, and that's what they are. They're not men because they're not humans. They're Neanderthals. They're like pre-evolutionary beings that are not a part of a civilized society. By the way, fun fact, civilized society started to come about after a steep drop in testosterone levels in the human species. Just throwing that out there, by the way. Just throwing that out there. You can look this up. We as humans, right, our species literally started constructing societies, buildings, cities, right, all this kind of infrastructure around the time there was a gigantic drop in testosterone levels throughout the entire human species. I wonder why. I wonder why, motherfucker. Now, I'm not trying to say if you have testosterone in your system makes you a bad person. I'm just trying to say this toxic masculinity shit needs to go. Say bye-bye to that. If you've got a toxic male in your life, shut them the fuck up. Get them the fuck out of your life because they're not doing anything good for you. They're not doing anything good for you. They're a drain on themselves, they're a drain on their family, and they're a drain on you. So just shut them the fuck up. Cut them off. You don't need that fucking shit in your life. Don't try to save them. I mean, if you want to try to save them, but guess what? It's like the fucking airplane. You need to put your mask on before you fucking help others, right? So if someone in your life is bringing you down, oh, look at the fairy eating a salad for lunch. You know what? Shut them the fuck up. Tell them to fuck off, punch them in the face if you need to, and then just fucking walk away. You don't need that shit in your fucking life. Fuck them. Fuck them, okay? Fuck them. Let's keep going. This is why it could be useful as a short-term strategy before men are able to seek out other treatment options. No, motherfucker, just eat healthy all the time. Well, imagine this guy is like, you know, I am taking a week vacation from work, so maybe I'll try to eat better before the guys in the break room see that I'm eating salad. Like what kind of fucking stupid prick is like, this is their fucking feedback loop. This is their depression cycle. Is, oh, I hope that no one knocks on my home and comes over and visits me and sees me eating a salad. Oh, they're gonna think I'm such a wimp. Like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy fucking shit, man. Holy fucking shit. We got some dumbass motherfuckers. We got some dumb fuck motherfuckers in this goddamn society. This so-called society, by the way. These are some stupid-ass fucking bitches. In general, Western diets full of processed foods and refined sugars have been linked to a higher risk of depression, whereas ways of eating similar to the vegetable and fish-rich Mediterranean diet like the Japanese diet have been associated with reduced depression risk. Still, these diets aren't intended to replace other depression treatments, Bay says. During the trial, 45% of men were seeking a psychologist and 25% were taking antidepressant medications. Most participants exercise at least once or twice a week, which has also been shown to improve mental health symptoms. No fucking shit. No fucking shit. No goddamn motherfucking shit. The field of nutritional psychiatry is this very new, exciting field that shows how different foods and dietary patterns can impact our mental health. First of all, it's not new. The concept of food being medicine has been around a lot longer than pills. I'm just saying, literally, for tens of thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands, but at least for tens of thousands of years, we've had societies where, oh, you feel sick, you eat this fucking stupid root. You feel sick, you fucking eat this herb on your fucking food, right? Like, people have been doing this shit for literally tens of thousands of years. Pills, not as long. I'm just saying, pills have been around for maybe, 200 years maximum that we've had the concept of a pill, right? And then, let's be honest, really, like, over the last, 30, 40 years, pills have become way, way, way more part of people's daily lives. Eating is something we do every day, so it seems like a really achievable thing people can do to support their mental health. I'm just saying, man, this is obvious, this is a no-brainer, this is a duh, but this is a useful study to have. 100% of the people that participated in this study that actually changed their diet, 100% success rate. That's insane. That's crazy. That is literally like magic. Like, I almost don't believe it. That is magical results. So, I don't know, man. I'm just sick and tired of these fucking men. I'm sick and tired of these fucking men. Not all men, of course. I don't want, there's a lot of great boys out there. But these fucking men, could you imagine? Like, talk about being depressed. Talk about Jesus Christ. Maybe you should just buy that shotgun, right? If you're stuck in these depression cycles because you don't want people at the break room to see you eating a salad, like, you don't, oh, it's your 4th of July barbecue and all the big boys are eating their meats and their goddamn bratwurst, and then they're gonna see me eating a salad and then they're gonna make fun of me. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy goddamn shit. Like, man, oh man, like, maybe we should just get rid of these motherfuckers. Maybe depression is actually a blessing in disguise for these fucking people. We need to get rid of them. But my God, why God? Like, could you imagine actually, like, that's dictating your life? What if my brother-in-law sees me eating some cucumbers? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, man. Oh my God, it blows me away. It blows me away, and not in the good dick way, let me just tell you. Anyway, eat some better foods, eat some veggies, eat some fruits, maybe skip the fish. That's just my opinion. But, if you eat fish already, I think fish are nasty and stinky. That's just my opinion. But if you're open to eating fish, eat some fucking fish. Cut the meat out. You don't need to eat beef. You don't need to eat pig. You don't need to eat chicken. You don't need it. You're a fucking moron. You're a drug addict. Anyone that eats meat is a drug addict. You are on drugs, you are addicted to drugs, and the side effect is depression, heart disease, right? Metabolic syndrome, diabetes, right? And list out all the other fucking shit that you want to talk about. Meat is a drug with no benefits. Oh, but it tastes good! You know what else tastes good? Crystal fucking meth, bitch. You want to go try some? Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, that's my segment. So hopefully I've offended every group of people with that one. Except for the vegetarians out there. Of course, because we are morally correct. Oh, man. So anyway, folks, a little bit of personal updates. I'm on day 2 of not consuming alcohol and marijuana, taking a break. Been on a little bit of a bender recently. So, I'm trying to reach my equilibrium by drinking 6 cups of coffee every day. So, you know, just throwing that out there. So, if I'm acting a little more rambunctious than usual, there you go. You have to read the study on menus and how they changed with climate change over the years. I read a couple of things on that a couple of weeks ago. How long? I don't know. Just until I want to. You know. I like doing in cycles. I like going on multi-week benders and then taking a couple weeks off and then you go back on the bender. You know, I'm all or nothing. I don't do this moderate drinking and moderate weed use. You know, I don't do that. It's all or nothing. I do a week of getting shit-faced every night and then I take a week off. You know what I'm saying? That's my strategy. But anyway, it's been a couple weeks of my indulgence. And so now I'm taking a couple days off. My phone's ringing. Oh, no, it's not. I guess it was the wrong number. All right. Drinking a lot of coffee, though. On my second cup. All right, so let's go into the mass shooting portion of the show. I love mass shootings. I just love mass shootings. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I love mass shootings. I'll admit, they're entertaining. I'll admit, I'll be the first one to admit. It might be shocking for you to listen to this. What? This fucking bitch must be crazy. Surely she's joking. Well, I am joking. I obviously don't like mass shootings. But I love mass shootings. There are a couple mass shootings over the July 4 celebration. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. And this may be a little much. But as far as the morality, right? As far as celebrating America, let's be honest. Let's be real. Let's actually have a heart-to-heart conversation about this, okay? If you, in this moment in the year 2022, are going out and celebrating America on July 4th, don't be surprised when you get shot and killed by a crazy Trump supporter. Don't be surprised. Why would you? It's America. It's America. You want to know how I celebrate holidays? I stay in my house and I get drunk. Now, I didn't yesterday because, but Jesus Christ, man. You're going out and celebrating America and you're surprised that there's a mass shooting? I'm just saying, maybe I'm being a little bit insensitive. Maybe. But I don't know, man. America, you're going to celebrate America in 2022? If you're going to ask me what demographics that would be involved in mass shootings that I would care about the least, people celebrating July 4th is at the bottom of that list. Or the top of that list, I guess. I don't know, man. Fuck America. Fuck July 4th. Fuck independence. I want British people to take us over again. No, just kidding. They're way worse somehow. They're fucking way worse. But anyway. Now again, I am being a little bit shocking in my commentary. But, I mean, seriously. The nice talk, being, the people going oh, aren't mass shootings so bad? Oh. That's not getting us anywhere. That's not doing anything. How many mass shootings have we had where people are responding with, oh, isn't that so sad? And then nothing happens. So, I say let's try a new playbook. Fuck July 4th. And if you were celebrating July 4th, I'm just saying, hey, What the fuck are you celebrating? I don't know. I want to go look at the parade. Parades are fucking stupid. I want to go look at the people marching in the streets. I don't care. It's a fucking parade. What are they singing? God Bless America songs? Go fuck America, dude. You will never, ever, ever see me celebrate July 4th, ever. Why? Because I've got an IQ above 15. That's why. So anyway, now that I've offended almost everyone that would possibly click on this article, on this video, what we know about the shooting in Highland Park. Police detained a person of interest after a manhunt across the Chicago area. The shooting, in which 6 people were killed, sent a chill across the suburb. A gunman shooting from a rooftop killed 6 people and wounded dozens more during a 4th of July celebration in Highland Park, Illinois. On Monday morning, a 22-year-old man the authorities described as a person of interest was taken into custody after an hours-long manhunt. Here's what we know so far. I just want to say, if I'm an aspiring mass shooter, let's assume I'm an aspiring mass shooter, what better day to do a mass shooting than a day where people are blowing shit up in the sky all day? Like, you know what? Like, you ever hear these fireworks fuckers? These motherfucking fireworks fuckers? Bang! 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 All day, every day? If I'm an aspiring mass shooter and I want the cover to go commit a mass shooting, I'm gonna choose the day where the BAM! Is in the fucking skies all day. That's what I am just saying. I'm just being honest with y'all. I fucking hate these fireworks fuckers. Police have not charged the man and said the investigation was in its early stages. Of course they haven't charged anybody. Yeah, they got the guy, but of course they haven't charged him. A lot of people have been making this comparison with Jayland Walker, who was shot and killed by police in Akron, Ohio. Shot 90 times? 90 bullets fired at this kid. Handcuffed his corpse. They ran over to his dead body and cuffed the corpse. But when it's a white Trump supporter who committed a mass shooting, I don't know, let's make sure we do all of our proper channels. The victims included a 76-year-old grandfather and a synagogue staff member. 6 people were killed, and dozens more ranging in age between 8 and 85 are injured. Most of their identities have not been released. One of the 6 who died, Nicholas Toledo, 76, was sitting along the route in his wheelchair when he was shot at least 3 times. According to his granddaughter, his son and his granddaughter's boyfriend were also shot. Another, Jackie Sundheim, a member of the North Shore Congregation Israel in Glencoe, Illinois, was identified by the synagogue where she had worked as an events coordinator and a teacher. It's very interesting that some of the victims of this are Jewish and the perpetrator was a white Trump supporter. Just throwing that out there. High-powered rifle was used in the shooting. Oh, wow. Shocking. Shocking. Authorities said they recovered a high-powered rifle at the scene of the shooting, which appeared to match witnesses' description of events. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives is running tests on the recovered weapon and ammunitions. Huh. Wow, it's a high-powered rifle. And here I was, thinking that they were using a fucking blunderbuss or a musket for this fucking mass shooting. Oh, it was a high-powered rifle. That's news. Now, keep in mind, this is news. Right? This is supposed to inform us. No fucking shit, it's a high-powered fucking rifle. It's fucking America, baby. Come on. You can buy that shit on credit. It was one of several shootings in recent days. The shooting in Highland Park was the 4th in Illinois since Friday, in which at least 4 people were shot, according to the Gun Violence Archive. The state has among the strictest gun safety laws, universal background checks, blah, 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 but is surrounded by states with fewer restrictions to gun ownership. I love this talking point, this stupid fucking Republican talking point. Why did that the goddamn gun restrict these gun laws where all these mass shootings? We live in a country with open borders from state to state. Like, the same motherfuckers are going, like, open borders are gonna kill us all. I mean, like, Jesus Christ, like, you can buy a gun on credit and just drive a fucking couple miles down the interstate and then commit a mass shooting. It's not that hard. Jesus fucking Christ. We literally, like, we have open fucking borders in the 48 states in this country. So, strict gun laws in one state literally means nothing if the state across the border has some of the laxest gun laws in the whole country. It means fucking nothing. Okay? Just 10 hours before the parade shooting at about midnight, 5 people were shot at a housing complex in the Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood of shit, blah, blah, blah. Also on Monday, there were shootings with 4 more injured, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, man. Like, what is there to say? This country is a country of violent Neanderthals with the sole purpose of killing one another. That is this country. When we live in a country where our education system doesn't teach kids anything, our healthcare system leaves people sick and dying, right? The food in this country destroys people's bodies and brains. Now, again, I just covered an article about how eating a better diet cures depression. Who are the people doing all these mass shootings? Probably some depressed ass motherfuckers. If you're going to go out there and commit a mass shooting, you got to be fucked up in the head in some way or another, right? And I'm sure eating McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King every day doesn't fucking help that fucking shit, right? When you live in a country that is literally founded by slave owners, right? Where the Constitution has been amended how many fucking goddamn times and we still haven't fixed the fucking problems in this goddamn hellhole. When we live in a country where the leader and leaders of a major party are literally just open and proud neo-Nazis, right? That are saying, give everybody more guns. I don't know what to fucking tell you. No fucking shit. And now again, cry me a fucking river. Oh, you're celebrating American independence. I'm sorry, man. Celebrate at home. If you want to, oh, it's 4th of July, I love America, I'm going, like, get your little fucking stupid thing you blow into that goes, right, and fucking drink your stupid fucking beer and stay home. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Right? But, you know, that's not, you know, mass shootings are fucking everywhere. There's mass shootings at grocery stores. There's mass shootings at schools. There's mass shootings fucking everywhere. And again, what we know about this guy is that he's a fucking Trumper. That's what we know about this guy. Are you going to read this, by the way? In the New York Times? Are they going to hide the fact? Interesting. No mention that this guy's a Trumper. No mention that this guy attends Trump rallies and back the blue rallies. No mention that this guy loves Donald Trump. Isn't that interesting? I don't know, man. This country is fucked up. But I just want to say on the while we're talking about mass shootings, not all mass shootings. This shit. I'm sorry. I'm going way overboard here, but just bear with me. Not all mass shootings are bad news. 2 Philadelphia police officers shot during a fireworks show. 2 Philadelphia police officers were shot Monday during the city's 4th of July fireworks show. Wah wah, welcome America, outside the Philadelphia Museum of Art, according to a press release. The gunfire caused panicked viewers to flee the scene in droves down Benjamin Franklin Parkway, according to a video posted by journalist David Leavitt. One officer's forehead was grazed by a bullet, according to the Philadelphia Police Commissioner Daniel Outlaw, while another was shot in the shoulder. It is miraculous that the round stopped in his heart. It initially, I think, went inside, hit his forehead, and then a round stopped in his heart. Outlaw said. Imagine you're a cop and your name is Outlaw. That's fucking weird. Sheriff Outlaw. What? What? I'm just saying. Well, I mean, this is Police Commissioner Outlaw. That's funny. I don't know what to tell you. This is a funny story. Both officers were treated and released from Jefferson, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. So, you know. Trying to bring some levity here to the mass shootings in America. But once again, I'm going to be honest. 1, celebrating 4th of July, dumb. 2, going out in public to do a public celebration. And then 2.5 of 4th of July, also dumb. 3, what the fuck? 4, stay the fuck home. 5, get the fuck away from me. 6, I'm sick of these fuckers. 7, this country is garbage. 8, go fuck yourself. The goddamn NRA. Oh boy, oh boy. I feel like I'm being an edgelord in today's show. A little bit. This is one for the books. Not all of my shows can be bangers, but this one, so far, so good. Let's see. We told depressed people to buy shotguns and to eat better. Great. You know, it's an either or. Buy the shotgun, get it over with now, or eat some fucking vegetables. You know, let's just be honest, right? Celebrated mass shootings on 4th of July. This is a great show so far. It's a great show. But it's going to get better. Folks, it's going to get better. So there's a couple videos I want to play. Over the last couple of days, these have been posted. All right. So, I got 2 videos here. Wyoming Republican primary debate compilation and a gubernatorial election, primary election of Arizona debate. These are Republican debates. I'm going to play both of them in one segment for y'all. This is what's going on with the Republicans. I really, now again, this is hilarious fucking shit. A hilarious fucking shit. But also, it's horrifying. I want you to understand, in a country, this is my preamble, and then we're going to get into the comedy acting. In a country where 81% of Americans believe in God. This is the natural evolution of that. This is the result. When you have 81% of people that are willing to believe in something as fucking stupid and as easily debunked as God, then it's no wonder that you've got these people believing Donald Trump's big lie. Once again, Donald Trump lost the 2020 election. Donald Trump lost the 2020 election. He is a loser. Anyone that believes anything else is an idiot. But in a country where it is normalized to suspend all logic and believe in fairy tales and magical thinking, it makes perfect sense why someone would believe. The big orange man said this, therefore it must be true. Dumb motherfuckers. Anyway, let's have a laugh. So this is Wyoming's Republican primary debate. This is a little bit of a funny cringe comp edit, but let's watch.
We call a lightning round.
January 6th
was a setup from the beginning. We cannot have actual, anyway.
What we saw happen on January 6th was
now, I also want to preamble. Liz Cheney, garbage. Liz Cheney, garbage. I don't want anyone to come out of this thinking, oh, Liz Cheney is actually looking good. She's garbage. Liz Cheney is celebrating the Roe v. Wade overturning and promoting the idea of a national abortion ban. This bitch is crazy. It's just that everyone else is crazier.
Clearly an attempt to delay the count of the electoral votes.
Coronavirus vaccine policy.
They knew Fauci had awards for his work in cytokines.
Mr. Fauci is one of the most corrupt individuals in Washington, D.C.
We are to oppose any vaccines.
Everybody ought to get vaccinated, and we need to do everything we can to protect ourselves from future viruses.
Wyoming residents' faith in the election.
Now again, Liz Cheney does not believe that. Liz Cheney was anti-lockdown. Liz Cheney wanted businesses to control our COVID policy. We need to do our best to prevent further viruses. Liz Cheney's on the side of big fucking business. And the rest of these people are just insane psychopaths. Right, so again, I just want to be very clear. Liz Cheney is garbage. It's just that everyone else is so insane that she looks like she's reasonable. And the editing does not help on that. But again, I just want to be very clear. There's a lot of liberals that are promoting this video. And this video is defaulting to Liz Cheney being a positive figure. So I just want to be very clear that that is not the case here.
Process.
I understand when I talked to Mike Lindell, he did say that there was a small portion of voter fraud in this state, but that is alarming.
Mike Lindell, by the way, like she's got a direct line. Mike Lindell's on speed dial for this fucking bitch.
What about Facebook using the system to steer people? We know for a fact all the major internets do that.
The 2000 Mules movie is...
Every clip here is a banger. I mean,
something that I think we have great concern about.
Voting machines that, are suspected fraud.
There are politicians in this country, beginning with Donald Trump, who have lied to the American people. He consistently has said that the election was stolen when it wasn't.
Ukraine is corrupt. We started it. We got involved. We pushed them into being against the Russian government.
Money laundering. I think that's the biggest ticket for Ukraine's and the Biden administration.
It's the front line in the battle for freedom. And I think we've got to elect serious leaders.
So again, Liz Cheney is not a serious leader at all. And you know what? To be honest with you, I would rather one of these crazy people take her seat, because that's more emblematic of the Republican Party. Liz Cheney is a professional liar. Liz Cheney publicly attacked her own sister when her sister, Lynn Cheney, came out as gay. Publicly, Liz Cheney threw her own sister under the bus and said, I denounce my own sister. She's demon spawn. Elect me. So this fucking bitch is a psycho, and I would rather have like a Lauren Boebert or a Marjorie Taylor Greene in office than a Liz Cheney, because at least they're more honest and open about what they fucking believe. That being said, you need to understand this is the way of the Republican Party. This is the trend, and it's not just in Wyoming, which is why I got two clips here. This is another cringe comp from Arizona's gubernatorial primary for the Republican ticket. This one, let's be honest, this one might be funnier. Let's watch.
Close my business down. But you know what? I didn't listen. I kept it open. You didn't have to listen, people. You didn't have to listen.
I'd actually like to ask everybody on this stage if they would agree we had a corrupt, stolen election. Raise your hand.
Now, once again, Donald Trump lost the 2020 election. Epic style. He lost bigly. He lost so bad that honestly, it's a little embarrassing. Joe Biden won the 2020 election. Joe Biden is the current president and was legitimately elected. Now, again, I don't like Joe Biden. I think he's a bad president. But let's be honest, to say that he lost the election makes you bonkers. You're an idiot, right? So Donald Trump is a loser. Joe Biden's a winner.
Never happened.
HB 2289.
Hold on. Let her finish, please, Scott.
Okay. God, they talk over me and I'm Italian. That shouldn't happen. You know what?
I'm Irish.
Okay. You know what?
This one got me. I can't with this one. This one is too good. Okay. Like, so she's making an Italian joke. By the way, as an Italian American, right, this self-deprecating, anti-Italian humor is ludicrous. That being said, I'm Irish. And then she's like, okay.
Okay. God, they talk over me and I'm Italian. That shouldn't happen. You know what?
I'm Irish.
Okay. You know what? Why not get high-tech people that are going to be on the machines that are Republicans? A Democrat, Republican, get supervisors, equal amount.
That happens. We have parties looking over election results.
They're doing it now.
So I love this. Why isn't this like that? It is. Great. And these are the people running to be the governor. They're running to be the governor of Arizona.
No,
they're actually telling people that 200,000 minimum ballots were trafficked by mules.
No.
Now again, the Arizona audit that was done, the pro-Trump people and the cyber ninjas, whatever the fuck, did an audit of Arizona's participation in the 2020 election. And they found that Joe Biden won by a bigger margin. Joe Biden actually got more votes than what was initially counted on Election Day. Think about that shit. That's crazy. That's funny as hell. Donald Trump's a loser.
An honest election.
May I finish? Mamma mia.
I feel like I'm on an SNL skit here. Are we going to take control of the debate?
We are taking... No, Carrie, I don't...
I love how, there's a little bit of self-awareness here. We're on an SNL skit. It's not because we're crazy, but it's because the moderator keeps correcting us when we spew lies. That's why we're on an SNL skit. It's great.
I'm happy to do it.
I know you would be happy to do it.
Listen, I haven't been on a stage with this many women since I've been to a baby shower. It's been a while.
I don't know how that's going to go over, Scott, but...
I don't know anything about this guy, the moderator, but I can't. I love this guy. I don't know who he is. He's probably garbage, but I don't know how that's gonna go over for you, Scott.
No, Carrie, I don't want you to try
I'm happy to do it.
I know you would be happy to do it.
Listen, I haven't been on a stage with this many women since I've been to a baby shower. It's been a while.
I don't know how that's going to go over, Scott, but we'll let that hang. Let's talk about...
What?
I gotta do it again. I'm sorry.
Listen, I haven't been on a stage with this many women since I've been to a baby shower. It's been a while.
I don't know how that's going to go over, Scott, but we'll let that hang. Let's talk about...
What?
Do you think Republican voters want a candidate who doesn't even believe in the vote?
I don't believe this primary has been fair. I can tell you that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have launched the lawsuit.
Our campaign is a movement. We're going to show up and vote in droves. They're going to have to cheat even harder in order to try to win this.
Your campaign's a psyop.
Paula, please.
First of all, put everything...
Paula,
I feel like this is a spoof, honestly.
Go ahead. Finish what you were saying, please.
Oh,
Is this a spoof, Ted?
No, it's not. Finish what
Are you
you're
sure?
saying. Yes, I am.
Wow, okay.
I'm pro-life, from conception to death. And I believe...
No exceptions for rape or incest?
Well, that's a gray area. I don't know. That's a personal decision for a person.
Well, why can't we treat human life in the same...
It's a personal decision for a person. What?
It's a personal decision for a person.
Oh,
Is this a spoof, Ted?
No, it's not.
Okay, so she's pro-life. Exceptions for rape and incest are a personal decision for a person. So she's not pro-life, right?
Not. Finish
Are
what
you
you're
sure?
saying. Yes, I am.
Wow, okay.
I'm pro-life, from conception to death. And I believe...
No exceptions for rape or incest?
Well, that's a gray area. I don't know. That's a personal decision for a person.
Well, why can't we treat human life in the same way that we would treat alien life that we discovered on an alien planet?
How would you...
There's a reason we don't always invite Scott, because he's polling at 0%.
No, 1%.
And this is...
I can't do this.
That we discovered on an alien planet.
How would you...
There's a reason we don't always invite Scott, because he's polling at 0%.
No, 1%.
And this is what happens
but the polls
when
lie.
How are you gonna do that, my man? What are you doing? Why would you... Oh!
How would you...
There's a reason we don't always invite Scott, because he's polling at 0%.
No, 1%.
And this is what happens
but the polls
when
lie.
Scott, please.
They lie.
And no, you can't respond to a closing statement.
The only kind of drag I've ever dressed in is a business suit or construction work clothes. I've never aspired to be Elvis Presley.
So what he is talking about here is one of the other candidates who is big on this the drag kid gonna kill our kids with drag, right? it turns out that she was like in a relationship with like someone that did drag for like, I don't know, like 20 years or some shit. So that's why he's saying this, is one of the other people who's so anti-drag happened to have a positive relationship with a drag queen for approximately 20 years.
All right, that's it. That's it.
Never been to
That's it.
This guy's.
All right,
this
that's
guy.
it. That's it.
Never been to
That's it.
All right, I want to play the fucking.
But we'll let that hang.
I want to play this part. This part's the best.
We are taking no, Carrie. I don't want
I'm
you to try
happy
to
to
take
do it.
I know you would be happy to do it.
Listen, I haven't been on a stage with this many women since I've been to a baby shower. It's been a while.
I don't know how that's going to go over, Scott, but we'll let that hang.
Fuck! I gotta do it again. I'm sorry.
No, Carrie, I don't want
I'm
you to try
happy to do it.
I know you would be happy to do it.
Listen, I haven't been on a stage with this many women since I've been to a baby shower. It's been a while.
I don't know how that's going to go over, Scott, but we'll let that hang.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. But again, this is funny, but also, I want you to understand, these people are serious. They are seriously insane. Like, these are extremely, everything they say, they believe enough. Now, I don't know how much they believe it on a personal level, but they believe it enough, right, that they know that the base of voters are insane enough to take them at their word. So they say insane fucking garbage because the people that vote in Republican elections are all insane. So I don't know about how many of these people individually believe all the stupid fucking garbage, but I need you to understand, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. One of these motherfuckers might win the Arizona governor election, gubernatorial election. I need you to understand, like, yes, this is hilarious. Yes, stupid people are funny, but stupid people with power, that's scary, right? And so, I just want to play this part.
I know you would be happy to do it.
Listen, I haven't been on a stage with this many women since I've been to a baby shower. It's been a while.
I don't know how that's going to go over, Scott, but we'll let that hang.
Oof. Yikes. Yikes. Wow. Wow. Goddamn. I might, actually want to watch that whole debate. That does sound entertaining, but holy fuck. Holy fuck. Wow. Got little milk fragments in my coffee. The proteins. Of course, I drink soy milk. Actually, this may be oat milk. I'm not sure. Oh my god. Y'all! What's up? One of my videos has gotten a lot of comments recently, if anyone wants to go check them out. I did a video the other day about a very sad boy named David Rubin. And that video has gotten a lot of comments from a lot of triggered, whiny, crybaby motherfuckers. So if anyone wants to go peruse, like, a field of some of the dumbest motherfuckers on planet Earth, if you thought these videos that I just played were funny, go check out the comment section to that video, because you're gonna see some really entertaining stuff. So I got one more thing I want to talk about today. This is a couple of weeks old, but I want to check this out anyway. Smithtown Library Board bans LGBTQ plus displays from children's sections. Yeah, so basically, right, a lot of these people, these right-wing psychopaths, right, originally they're like, oh, they shouldn't be taught this at schools. They shouldn't be taught this at schools. A couple months later, they're trying to ban books from libraries. So, okay, so we can't read books at school. All right, whatever. It's government, state mandated. I get the argument. You don't want the state to teach kids something. Now, I would argue, like, the same people that do that also want to ban slavery from school books. Right? So you don't want the government to teach kids about slavery, you know, whatever. But at least it's a government institution. Right? I can understand on a logical, you know, level, people should have a say, maybe. I don't know. But now, motherfuckers are doing campaigns to ban books from libraries. Again, the Florida Don't Say Gay bill, the Parental Rights in Education bill. In Florida, they're all like, parental rights! Parents should have the right to do what they want their kids to learn. The parents' rights, they have rights. Then, the parents that actually want to teach their kids that gay people exist and shouldn't be killed or burned at the stake, they don't have rights now. If you're a parent who wants to take your kid to read a book that has a gay character in it, you have no rights. If you're a parent who wants a school teacher to stop wearing rainbow fucking whatever the fuck, you have unlimited ultimate rights. What about my rights? Let's read this garbage. The Smithtown Library Board of Trustees has issued a resolution demanding the removal of all LGBTQ plus pride displays from the children's department across all 4 of the library district's buildings on Tuesday. Now, again, this is in June 22nd, this article was posted. In the heart of Pride Month, Library Director Robert Lusak issued a memo to library building heads regarding the board's resolution. At tonight's meeting, the Board of Trustees passed the following resolution: motion to remove all pride displays, in addition to removing all books of the same subject on display from all children's sections in all Smithtown Library buildings. The memo reads, accordingly, please remove all pride displays from all of our children's rooms. Please share with the appropriate staff. Now, again, we got to figure out what is defined as a child in these conversations. Would people who support this ban consider 10-year-olds children? Do you think, if we have a Republican in the chat, would you consider a 10-year-old a child? The reason why I ask this is because 10-year-olds, they're children. They can't be aware that gay people exist. But in Ohio, I haven't covered this on my show yet, but you might have heard this. In Ohio, a 10-year-old who was raped was forced by the state to carry out the pregnancy. Now, again, I believe that that family is attempting to leave the state for health care. But the state of Ohio was forced by the state of Ohio, or the state of Ohio forced a 10-year-old to carry out a pregnancy after being raped. So 10-year-olds can be married in a lot of these Republican states. They can be raped and then forced to deliver a child, even though in a lot of these instances, a 10-year-old or an 11-year-old delivering a baby would possibly result in their death. Right? That's fine. But learning about gay people existing, oh shit. Can't do it. New York Governor Kathy Hochul and the New York Library Association were among those to quickly condemn the board's actions. Hochul tweeted, for many LGBTQ plus kids, libraries are one of the few places where they can be welcomed and affirmed for who they are. Our public spaces should be accepting of our young people, not rejecting them. Hochul continued, to the LGBTQ plus New Yorkers, we stand with you, we blah, blah, blah. The state's Library Association also took to social media to criticize the ban. Libraries are for everyone. NYLA New York Library Association, condemns the Smithtown Library Board of Trustees resolution to remove all pride displays and books on display of the same subject from all children's sections in their buildings, the association said on Twitter. Now again, right-wingers in Virginia are trying to ban gay-adjacent books from bookstores. So not a library where you rent the book, but a bookstore where you buy the book can no longer, in Republicans' minds, be able to sell books about gay people. Libraries, they're trying to ban books from. So it's not about schools, and it's certainly not about parental rights and education. Anyone that wants to tell you that is either a dumb fuck or a liar or both. So anyway, the memo came one day after the library's official Facebook page highlighted the ongoing Pride Month and patrons' ability to access related media via Hoopla. I like the name of that. A digital service for ebooks and other media. Pride Month recognizes the valuable contributions of LGBTQ plus individuals. The post, dated Monday, reads, "Explore the Multimedia Pride Month collection on Hoopla." Greater Smithtown did not receive immediate replies to requests for comment for administrators in the Smithtown Library, blah, blah, blah. So basically, they posted about how there's like pride shit going on. A bunch of right-wingers complained. These morons complained or succumbed to the social justice warrior outrage. They made a bad decision. And now, again, you're not allowed to read certain books in a library. We're banning books from libraries. We're banning books from bookstores. We're banning books from schools. Soon, these people eventually are going to come for the internet. When the internet is the only thing left, you bet your sweet motherfucking bippy they're going to come to ban blogs. They're going to ban Twitter accounts. They're going to ban Facebook accounts, YouTube accounts, anyone that even remotely references that someone somewhere might be gay at some point in their life. They're coming for you. So, again, I know I talk a lot about how Republicans are crazy and how funny that is. It is hilarious how funny they are and how crazy they are. But it needs to be understood that when these people take power, we have a situation where the Republican Party is arguably to the right of the Nazi Party. Like, we're at this point where the average Republican voter is so far to the right. I mean, we see these like groups, like, you know, these are admittedly not the average Republican voter, but the Groyper groups, these ultra far right nationalist groups, right, that talk about Adolf Hitler, praise Adolf Hitler, and say he didn't do enough. And he should have done that, and, you know, doing like Monday morning quarterback on Adolf Hitler, right? So I need you to understand, right? These motherfuckers are crazy. Live and let live is not an option for the Republican voter. Conservatism is a fairy tale. They're trying to go back to an imagined past, an American mythology, something that never even existed in the first place, right? They are insulted by the fact that gay people are alive. Gay people being alive and breathing oxygen on planet Earth is an insult to these people's existences. That's just how it is. They're crazy. They're nuts. They got doo-doo brains. It's that simple. Hey, Steven, you want to come on the show real quick? You want to talk on the phone? I'd love to ask you a couple of questions. Anyway, that's it for the news portion of today's program. The goddamn news portion. I mean, I guess it's news. I don't know. That was like, what, 2 weeks old? That's still news? Huh, interesting. Why is it that neo-Nazis never actually like debating their ideas? It's always interesting to me. Every time I try to get a neo-Nazi on the show, I'm willing to let you say whatever you want in front of 50, 40 people, whatever, all of a sudden, oh shit, I can't do it. Oh, fuck. Can't do it. Oh no, I'm triggered. I'm offended. I can't do it. Oh. Fucking snowflake little bastards, let me tell you. Well, I have to continue making assumptions, bro. You won't tell me what you actually believe. You're in favor of banning books from libraries, dude. That's some neo-Nazi shit. I don't know what to tell you. It's weird. It's weird. Little snowflake beta male too afraid to talk on the phone? Jesus. And this motherfucker, at home. Meanwhile, your first posts in my chat were calling me crazy. But, oh, I'm such a baby. I just always need to be on the internet. What are you, 6 years old, dude? It's embarrassing. I am embarrassed to share a planet with you. You are a child. You are a poorly evolved creature. You're a mistake of evolution. Modern society is too lenient, and we've created an accidental branch of humanity known as the conservative. They are regressing. They are regressing, folks.
All of a sudden we can't talk about Neanderthal DNA anymore.
Low IQ. Anyway, let's get into the television portion of today's program. We're going to be talking about television. Does anyone like television? I like television. I also like films. But I also like television. So we're going to be talking about some motherfucking television. Alright, y'all. So, goddamn Westworld. That's right. Westworld. I watched it on Sunday. I didn't talk about it yesterday because I honestly forgot. But I want to talk about Westworld's new app from Sunday. And I've got a little image here. It's a little image. Goddamn. Aaron Paul looking good. Anyway, Westworld. Goddamn season 4, episode 2. Okay, so I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was really fucking high on Sunday. I was really fucking high. So bear with me while I try to remember what the fuck happened on this goddamn show. But, you know, to get the big spoiler out of the way, right? There's a new fucking Westworld. So, okay. So the big things going on in this app that I loved was you got Ed Harris's character, who's like the host version of Billiam, who, by the way, in this episode, killed the vice president. That's crazy. I'm going to turn my AC on real quick. Billiam, played by Ed Harris, murders the vice president of the United States of America and a senator. I'm just saying, man. Like, if we're talking about a television show, this is, I mean, I don't know what the, when else have you seen a television show where the main villain, if you can even call him a villain, I mean, let's be honest, murders the vice president of the United States and a senator? Holy shit. Wow. So, basically, Ed Harris's character, Billiam, as well as the, like, shadow Dolores, who's in another person's body, right? Their goal is to, like, do a slow, great replacement of all humans with, like, the host robot versions of them, right? And so, like, they're basically killing off, like, people in power, replacing them with like robots that are willing to do their bidding. It's crazy shit. It's great. I love the reveal that they did too of the new park, because like the vice president, when he's talking to Billiam's character, is like, you know, you can do whatever you want and we'll look the other way, but just don't do it on our land. Don't do it domestically. Don't do it. And we're thinking, oh, are they building a new park? No, actually, they already built it, mother. So at the end, Aaron Paul's character goes along with Maeve, and they find that there's a new park, and that's where the episode ends. I'm super excited. I'm really into this, because like season 1 and 2 of Westworld. Now keep in mind, I'm new to the Westworld universe. I marathoned this shit over the course of the last month. Didn't even know there was a season 4 coming when I started watching it. And then like halfway through like season 2, I realized that there's a season 4 coming. So then that made me marathon it even harder. Season 1 and 2, season 1 takes place in Westworld. Season 2 is like the breaking out of Westworld, which all is taking place on like this island, like off the coast of China, right? It's just an island where they build these like theme parks and robots and stuff. And so then season 3 is like they're in the real world, right? And there's like a revolution, there's like AI and shit. Season 3 was like kind of an outlier. And then season 4, there's a new Westworld. I'm in. I'm hyped. I don't know if season 4 is going to be like the last season. I'm not sure. Maybe someone knows. I haven't read any. I try not to read anything about shows that I like, because I don't like spoilers, even the idea of accidentally spoiling things. I also don't like to read other people's fan theories, because I just, you know, I want to come up to all my own conclusions. That's my thing. But, I don't know, man. So at the end, like they're looking, like Aaron Paul's character and Maeve, Caleb, I guess is his name, and Maeve are looking to like track down Billiam and Billiam's goons. Then they accidentally find themselves on a train going into a new Westworld. Oh my god, that reveal was great. It was so good. I don't know, man. I'm into this show. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I am into this show. It's such a good show. Like, the storytelling is amazing. Right, and then you've got, like, the Neo Dolores character. Right? Where it's like, so Dolores dies in the end of season 3. And then, so is she in the new Westworld? Like, is that, like, what that's supposed to be? Because, like, Tedward shows up at the end of the first episode, and he's not in episode 2 at all. So we're like, they're teasing us. Goddamn Tedward. But I love the very unclear, and what's Bernard doing during this whole time period? We don't even know that yet. I love the whole storytelling angle of this. It's non-linear. It's all the characters. You don't know what they're like. You don't know who's a host. You don't know who's a human. Damn, I'm just so into this show right now. And I'm not gonna lie, like the other night I was high as fuck, so I don't quite remember all the super duper details. But like it was just really, it's so fun to watch. I'm enthralled in the storytelling. All the actors are great. It's just cool. I'm so into the show. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm very excited because next weekend, my weekends are Sunday and Monday. Next weekend, we got Westworld and Better Call Saul coming back on Monday, which apparently Aaron Paul is going to be back playing Jesse Pinkman in Better Call Saul at some point. So that's going to be interesting. But, you know, this isn't a Better Call Saul show review. But anyway, goddamn, I'm just so in. I can't recommend this fucking show enough. If you're somehow watching this and you're letting me spoil season 4 for you, first of all, go fuck yourself. Second of all, unsubscribe. Third of all, like, I don't know, take a lot of, like, drink, like, 8 shots of tequila and pass out so that maybe hopefully you'll forget that you listened to these spoilers, and then just marathon the show. Like, leave a note on your, like, right on your arm, like the guy from Memento or something, right? Just write, watch Westworld, drink a bunch of alcohol, pass out drunk, and then you're going to wake up and you're going to see that on your arm. You're going to forget everything else, and then I want you to watch fucking Westworld. Holy shit, man. This fucking show, I'm so into it. I don't know what else to say. Like, I mean, it's, you know, I'm just really into the show right now. It's the reveals, like the way that they tease out every big moment, every major moment. And then, of course, like, I love that the end of every episode is like a cliffhanger. I think it's really cool. I'm just so into it. Anyway, goddamn Westworld. Check it out. Goddamn. What a show. I gotta watch Memento again. I wanna watch Memento on shrooms. Y'all, that's it. That's the program. So, it's a program. It exists. Well, it did exist. Very soon it will no longer exist. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the program. That's it. Catherine had like a meltdown because I criticized the Democrats. And she was like, it was very, it was embarrassing to read, honestly. Like, she was like, you have to choose. Like, she gave me an ultimatum, like, stop talking about the Democrats negatively, and she'll stay, versus say what I want and believe, and she'll go. I mean, that's an easy choice. But she then immediately unsubscribed from my Patreon and all that. It was great. So, and I have no idea, no updates, to be honest. But if you want to help my financial situation by replacing someone who subscribed to my Patreon and then unsubscribed, feel free to give me money on Cash App, PayPal, or Patreon. I'd like money. I like money in general. Money is I need it to live, right? So that's the main thing. And there you go. It appears I have lost many patrons. I'm just now checking my Patreon. It is what the fuck? It is now missing $60. Mysteriously disappeared. Thank you, Sinquil. I appreciate it. And, you know, no worries or anything on, you know, continued stuff. But, yeah, give me money. I don't know what else to say. Like, just trying to survive out here, you know what I mean? Just trying to live. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, fuck. But anyway, that's the show. I will, I can guarantee you I am working, check this out, I am working on projects that may, or may not, but it may be a project that results in something you might want to pay for. So, I'm just throwing that out there. Suck on that. Bye-bye!
Oh, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
They had a very bad original concept. It was carried out poorly, and the cover-up was one of the worst in the history of cover-ups. Very simple. Bad deal, should have never been thought of. Somebody really messed up, and they had the worst cover-up ever. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, when they thought about it. Because whoever thought of that idea, I think is in big trouble.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Can you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
I am not up to the job. And I mean that sincerely. It's not like, whoa.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree.
Joe Brandon, I agree.